angels, it's Hailey Reese, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so beyond grateful that you are here, and I really do hope, as always, that you're having an absolutely incredible morning, afternoon, or night, whatever it is for you when today's video finally reaches you. Today's video is absolutely one that nightmares are made of. This is the kind of story that you hear movies are based around, that people tell around campfires or late night sleepovers. And it's absolutely the type of story that will leave you looking over your shoulder, closing the blinds, and in some extreme cases, even staying indoors, because it seems as though, once again, there are terrifying killer clown experiences circulating, and it's getting pretty dark out there. So I don't know if you remember, but a couple of years ago, there was this massive craze surrounding clowns all across the United States and really just all over the place. These clowns were turning up out of nowhere. Now, some of them were people pranking one another, but others really seemed to have a much more disturbing intention. Now, someone like my mom is absolutely terrified of clowns. She can't even watch a movie or a TV show where there's mention of a clown or even just the insinuation that a clown could be showing up on the screen. She'll immediately change it or shut it off. But I mean, at the end of the day, clowns are supposed to be uplifting. We see clowns at carnivals, at the circus, at children's birthday parties. So why is it that clowns come with such a ominous feeling to them? And why is it that some of the most evil people in the world choose to disguise themselves as clowns? Definitely let me know down in the comment section below if you're someone who likes clowns and thinks that they're joyful, cheerful, and fun, or if you're somebody who finds that there is a dark side to the look of a clown and that there's some unsettling feeling that tends to accompany them. Let me know down in the comment section below, but regardless, today's experience was sent in to me and it is anything but joyful, cheerful, or fun. Today we're going to be hearing about and exploring yet another clown experience, one that has a much darker history to it and was even caught on camera. Now I'm going to read you guys this experience, I'm going to share my thoughts, and then I want to know from you, what do you think is going on here? And who or what do you think this was? Okay, and so it begins. It says, for context, I'm into urbex, urban exploration that is, abandoned buildings, old hospitals, empty schools, stuff like that. Not for clout or anything, just me, my camera, and the silence. Usually it's pretty uneventful. Dust, rot, graffiti, maybe the odd raccoon or rat. But sometimes the silence does just feel wrong. There's a house about 40 minutes outside the city. Locals call it the Devil's Place, though I couldn't find any solid info about where that even came from. Really just thought it was rumors. There was the usual ghost story crap, people hearing voices, seeing lights flicker inside even though there's no power. Some people say they hear a music box playing or laughter, while others say that it's actually a place of danger. Every single story often ends the same way. Just don't go inside, don't stay after dark, and definitely don't go alone. So obviously, we went inside. It was me, Alex, and Drew. We're not idiots though. We brought flashlights, backup batteries, and 2 cameras. I brought my Canon and then Drew's cheap GoPro. And then one of those digital voice recorders too, which was mostly as a joke. We figured we'd walk around, get some good shots of decay, maybe do an overnight audio thing to see if it's haunted or if any of the rumors were just the raccoons. And I mean, well, it started normal. There was mold, rotting wood, broken glass, a weird smell upstairs like copper and mildew, but we were laughing and kind of messing around until Alex got quiet in one of the back rooms. He said he saw something, and we thought he was messing with us. He had this smirk that he does when he's trying to freak people out. So Drew asked, like what? And Alex looked at him dead serious, saying that it looked like a clown. Cue eye rolls. Alex had a dark sense of humor and the house already had creepy vibes, so we thought he was just piling it on. I basically looked at him and said something along the lines of, "You want us to believe there's a haunted clown in here?" But Alex just said how he was sure he saw something with bright colors that he thought was a tarp until it moved. We searched the hall and there was nothing. Drew kept joking about Pennywise and Alex stopped talking altogether. He wouldn't even look down the hallway after that. I could tell he was actually spooked, but I didn't press him. I felt it too, this weird heaviness in my gut like we were being watched. Still, we didn't catch anything too crazy, so eventually we decided to leave our cameras recording overnight and pick them up in the morning, one in the living room and one upstairs in the hallway where Alex saw the clown. We left around 11:30 at night and came back around the next morning at 7. The house was dead quiet and nothing had moved. We grabbed the cameras and just bailed. We reviewed the footage back at my place, and that's where this all stops being fun. The first few hours, there's really nothing, just some staticky silence, the occasional creak, wind hitting the sides, but then, at around 3:17 a.m. on the hallway camera, something moves. It's subtle at first, just a shadow near the far end of the hall. Then a foot steps into view, large, wearing some kind of red shoe. Then the rest of it. A clown. But not like a party clown. This thing was tall, like tall, wearing baggy, filthy costume. One side blue, the other side red, white face paint, and mouth stretched into a massive grin. The eyes. The eyes weren't right. They weren't lenses or makeup. They were just black. It walks down the hallway, slowly, like it knows the camera's there, and stops right in front of it, stares straight into the lens, and then it waves. Not a quick wave, a slow, exaggerated one. It tilts its head, holds up a finger to its mouth like, shh, and then walks out of frame. We sat in silence. I felt cold, physically cold, like my body knew something my brain hadn't caught up to yet. Drew thought it was a prank and blamed Alex, but Alex didn't say anything. He actually got up and left the room, slamming the door. I switched to the living room footage, and my heart was hammering at this point. Same time, 3:17 a.m. At first, nothing. Then, something shifts in the corner of the room, just out of frame. You can hear it more than see it. The floor creaks, and there's this weird rasping sound. Then, after a minute or so, the clown steps into the center of the room. But this time it talks. Not loud, just barely above a whisper. Where's the other one? Then it walks toward the camera, leans in, and the mouth moves but no sound comes out. I had to boost the audio to hear it. Are you watching this? It grins, and then it says our name, all three of us. I swear on everything, none of us remember saying our names in that house. We called the cops, then told them that someone broke in, maybe squatting there, possibly dangerous. They checked it out, found footprints, but no one or nothing evidential inside. No ID, no trace, nothing but a story and a clown on footage. A few weeks after that, something happened that made me feel even worse. You know the feeling where you're being watched? When you can't shake that someone else is behind you, no matter how much you look? That's what everyone says they felt when we started hearing rumors about a girl who'd escaped a kidnapping at the Devil's Place. The story goes that she was taken from a party a few miles away and dragged into the woods. Then she claims she woke up tied inside that house. The police say she'd been missing for 48 hours. That much was true. When they found her, she was stumbling around the streets covered in dirt. She said she'd been trapped inside a house by a clown and led them back there. The police never found the clown or any compelling evidence, and because Emma had been drunk at the time of the events, no one knew what really happened. I mean, the police did launch a full search around the area, but they never found anything, not even a trace. According to the rumors, the clowns are always there though, watching and waiting. In Emma's story, he also knew things about her, like her name and where she went to school. I don't know who or what it was that we saw, but I know one thing. Whatever was dressed as the clown is real. I just wish my footage was enough for people to realize that he's dangerous too, and that there's so much more to this. And that's the end of the experience. I feel like it's really, really hard for anything to be done if there's no evidence in a situation like this. When you think about people going to an abandoned place that they're already not supposed to be and setting up cameras that capture someone disguised or dressed in a clown costume, bringing that and solely that to the police isn't really any sort of solid evidence that any crime went on or that there was anything to be alert of. But in hearing that somebody else had claimed that she was kidnapped by a clown in that area and allegedly, supposedly towards that house, to me, that footage becomes a lot more valid and a lot more important. But I want to know from you guys, what do you think of this experience? Do you think it's an urban legend? Do you think it's a prank? Or do you think there's something a lot more serious going on here? And what would you do if you were in this situation? Definitely let me know down in the comment section below. But that is it for today's video. If you guys are new to my channel or you are just not yet subscribed, but you do enjoy my content, I would love it if you would go ahead and click that subscribe button, and please give this video a big thumbs up. I'm uploading a new video every single day for the month of October, so if you do enjoy my content or you'd like to see more of me, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. Remember, my loves, do all things with kindness, and until tomorrow, I love you. Bye, guys.